All right, we're here with Carey Panthers, defending 1A state champions. Coach, just, what's the vibes going into this year and just what's the thoughts heading into another football season?
Yeah, so I think going into the season, expectations are pretty high. We have a few returning starters that were really huge key contributors to our team last season, and it's kind of what we've been hoping to build on. We got some good guys coming up. We're going to be young at a lot of positions. We got guys like Madden that are going to step into the varsity program and kind of help keep the ball rolling. So.
Okay. And for you guys, the players, how much does it help that even with you lost, as much as you lost last year, like there is still that Carey tradition and just expectations to uphold for the program?
I know that at Carey we have a saying that tradition never graduates, and I think that we hold true to that. So we know that even though we lose some guys, that everybody else has to pick up the slack, and we're all working hard to be where we want to be at the end of the year.
Okay.
Definitely. Every year, the graduating class will tell the underclassmen that's the best you guys will ever be, kind of thing. Like, we hear that every year. The graduating class who graduated last year heard it for 3 years before they graduated. It's the same thing. We always come back, and we're always one of the best teams. We always compete.
Okay. So I know last year, there was a lot of talk about going into that off season, just kind of motivation, everyone getting out, everyone wanting to be out at workouts, things like that. Is that the same going into this year? Like, what's kind of the vibe been for you guys?
We've definitely slowed down on that scale. Like last year, we for sure had double the amount of people that would show up to throw rounds. We had throw-rounds every week, and we've definitely slowed down on that. And it could be coming off of our high road from the state championship, but I don't think it'll affect us.
Okay. Coach, I know your son, he's here, he's a senior. Just, how long have you known these kids, and just how long have you kind of known just what this senior class is and what it's going to bring to this program?
Yeah, these kids, I've known them all since they were little. These guys have all grown up together. These two, they're so competitive with each other that I'd get calls from the school all the time about them fighting constantly at PE. They hated to lose. Same with Will and Gabe. I can't remember when Madden moved to Carey, but same thing. They've all kind of grown up together. It's been fun to watch them. It's a little bit surreal to see them become seniors and already be at this point in their lives. It's bittersweet.
So any moments, what did you guys get called in for PE? Was there anyone you remember in particular, or was it just...
I remember all of them.
Yeah. I think it's mostly just because we were both so competitive and didn't want to lose that we resolved to fighting when we did lose.
We got so heated with each other in flag football or even basketball.
Okay, but now you take it out on the field, so no one has to worry about that.
Made us closer for sure.
And I know, just go back to last year for a bit, some of those guys you lost, like the Preston Woods, the Matthew Youngs, the AJ Blacks, just what did you learn from them that you guys are taking into this year?
Preston taught a lot of leadership on the team and leading by example for sure. AJ was one of the kids that he just put his head down and worked. Matthew was definitely a silent leader. He wasn't very vocal all the time, but he definitely led the team.
Yeah. And Coach, have you emphasized that all these kids that no one's got to come in and be Preston or those guys, they just have to do what they need to do, you're replacing them, but you're not trying to beat them?
Yeah, that's always kind of the goal. You just want to see the best version of the kid himself. Trying to do something that you're not or be somebody you're not, it's fake and everybody knows it. So if you're not naturally a vocal leader, it's hard to portray that to the team. Kids know.
Okay. And who do you see kind of stepping into those roles? I know you got to replace quarterback, some skill guys, some guys up front. Just who do you see?
Yep. So some these two were already kind of in our skill positions. They might shift around a little bit, but they're still going to be there. Will's going to be making a transition from the line of scrimmage. He was our right guard last year, and he's going to be playing the end. Madden's going to be coming in playing running back. And a quarterback, we're going to be young. We're probably looking at having a sophomore starting quarterback this year.
You ready to name someone yet, or is it still who's kind of in the mix?
We'll wait and see. We haven't even got into camp yet. So.
Okay. Some people like to play that.
Well, I'm not trying to play anything close to the cuff. I just, we have expectations of who it's going to be, but I don't want to put any unfair expectations on him.
Yeah. Just how do you kind of build off of last year, and what do you guys need to do to maybe need to do better, kind of take to a different level this year?
So the momentum from last season is definitely going to be what we're counting on to kind of keep things going this season. Leadership with such a big senior class for us is going to be hard to replace. These kids have the full potential and capability of doing it. The expectations for them to do it is there. And even if they don't have it, but if they work together, I think they can accomplish it.
Okay. And for you guys, have you talked about how it wasn't just that you guys won state last year. A lot of games were basically, it was like first quarter over, halftime, starters are out. Have you talked about not just just that everyone's probably going to want a shot at you, just considering what you guys did to everyone last year?
Is
Yeah.
that me or the kid?
For anyone, the kids can answer.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think every sport we've ever played, basketball, football, anything like that, the coaches always tell us that whatever team we play, Carey circled on the calendar, we'll get their best game kind of thing. Because nobody likes Carey, they want to beat Carey.
And do you guys welcome that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And for you guys, the schedule, I know you get Butte at the beginning, now you have the conference, you have Valley at the end. Was that kind of intentional, just kind of see where you were close to the beginning and then end of the season?
Yeah, so it was very intentional. So our week 1 game is actually Murtaugh, and then week 2 is Butte. And then we play Valley at the end of the season. That's to kind of fill a gap. One of our conference opponents, not sure if they're going to have enough players, so they had to cancel on us. And so to make sure we had a game at the end of the season, we picked up Valley. And Coach Ayers and his team, thankfully accepted that game.
Okay. All right, I think that's all I have, but thanks guys for coming out here and best of luck this fall.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.